Officer Johnson was known for being a bit of a hothead. He had a reputation for being quick to anger and even quicker to throw around threats of arrest. So when a group of First Amendment auditors showed up in town, cameras in hand, Officer Johnson saw it as the perfect opportunity to flex his muscles. As the auditors began to film the local police station, Officer Johnson stormed out, his face red with rage. "What do you think you're doing?" he barked, his hand resting on his gun. The lead auditor, calm and collected woman named Sarah, smiled sweetly at him. "We're exercising our First Amendment rights, officer. We're allowed to film public buildings." Officer Johnson sneered. "You're not allowed to film me. I'm going to arrest you if you don't stop." Sarah chuckled. "You can't arrest me for exercising my First Amendment rights, officer. That's not how it works." Officer Johnson's face turned purple with rage. "I'll show you how it works," he spat, reaching for his handcuffs. But before he could make another move, the police chief appeared out of nowhere, a look of embarrassment on his face. "Officer Johnson, what are you doing?" he asked, his voice firm. Officer Johnson hesitated, realizing he had gone too far. I was just trying to enforce the law," he stammered. The police chief shook his head. "You're not enforcing the law, officer. You're violating someone's First Amendment rights. You need to apologize and step away." Officer Johnson's face fell as he realized he had been owned. He mumbled an apology and slunk away, his tail between his legs. As the auditors continued to film, the police chief turned to them and smiled. "I apologize for Officer Johnson's behavior. You have every right to be here and film our station." Sarah smiled back, her eyes sparkling with triumph. "Thank you, Chief. We appreciate your understanding of our rights." And with that, the auditors continued on their way, leaving Officer Johnson to suffer the walk of shame.